Hi guys. So the last video you saw, should turn the light off. You saw me in my car going to IOP. And so I want to take you through the day as to what happened. So when I got there, I did paperwork. And I had to do like a lot of paperwork, but it only took me about 15 minutes to actually finish, which I had a feeling it would be. I knew it wasn't going to take more than 15 minutes. And then after I finished all the paperwork, I went back with one of the counselors who does the IOP program. So there's 3 counselors in total. Well, actually 4. There's 4 that will rotate out and do it. But I didn't get to meet my case manager until today, and today's my second day, or today was my second day. So the first day, I met with one of the counselors, and he basically did a suicide risk assessment on me. That's really all that he did, and then answered any questions. I told him up front that I was probably going to score pretty high on the form, but that I wasn't actively suicidal. And then he made some really weird jokes about why I don't do drugs and why I should be doing drugs. But I know he was just joking. But anyway, then I went and I met with one of the front office desk staff people. They needed me to fill out some clerical type forms and sign stuff. And one of the forms that she asked me was, is there anybody specifically that you don't want us to release information to? And my response was, legally, you can't tell them that I'm in the program or that I'm even here. So she was like, you know what? That's a really good point. I will talk to the person that made the form, which was my counselor, because my counselor is the director of the whole department. So then I went back. Oh, then she gave me a tour, and I went and I sat in the group room. And then everybody else came in. So basically you meet 3 times a week for 3 hours. And the first 50 minutes, you have one counselor and you do a group with that counselor. And then you get a 10-minute break. And then the second counselor comes in, does their group for 50 minutes. You get a 10-minute break. And then the third counselor comes in, does their group, and then you leave. But it's all IOP together. So all of the IOP patients are all together. So it's not, you're not mixing in with other people. My counselor also gave me basically a whole list of what people have said about this program. And a lot of people say oh, it's really valuable, it's life-changing, it's a totally mind-changing event. One that really stood out to me that I'll read is, it says, I've been in therapy periodically for over 25 years, half my life, and nothing has helped me as much as the IOP program. Not only did the program and therapists and other patients help me deal with my present situation, but also they gave me skills that will benefit me and those around me always. I'm so grateful I found this group of people. You were truly a godsend. So when I was reading these comments, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll totally do it. So the first day in group, or the first group rather, was about mindfulness. And my first thought is, what in the world is this going to do? This is not going to help me. This has no, it doesn't relate to my situation, was what I kept telling myself. And I'm still kind of on the fence about it. But I guess on Wednesdays they do a check-in, and it's like a weekly check-in, and so everybody kind of went around the room and was like, hey, this is what I'm dealing with, and this is the skills that I used this week, and blah, 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 blah. So we did that. We took a break, and then our next counselor came in, and she did more mindfulness stuff, more like breathing techniques kind of stuff. And then someone was actually graduating from the program, so we like did that kind of stuff. And then the third counselor came in, and we talked about negative thinking, or I guess negative thoughts, and how that kind of affects you. And then we finally got to leave. And so I'm realizing that these are taking a lot out of me. And I don't really think I expected that. Also, I did not expect the groups to be so real. I didn't expect it to be as supportive as it was. I didn't expect the people in the group to be so nice and caring. And I don't think I really expected anyone else in the group to be dealing with my specific situation. And there is someone in the group that is, I would put them worse than me, but basically dealing with the same thing. So yeah, just a lot of stuff that we did on the first day. So yeah, but the first day was kind of rough for me. I cried like 5 times. So that was fun. But other than that, I mean, you know, it was fine. My counselor came in and checked on me at least once, like before it started, to make sure that I was there. But yeah. So in the next video, I'll talk about day 2 and what happened on day 2.